All right, now we're live.
All right, cool.
It's time to get on the right path with Right Path Real Estate Radio with Jason Bible. Get the answer to your question that's keeping you from taking action and succeeding today. Get ready. The guide that will put your fears behind you is on the air now. Taking calls at 713-785-1817. Toll free 877-881-0271. Now here's your host, Jason Bible.
Hot mics.
What a great weekend. We had a blast this weekend. We did, me and a buddy of mine, Robert, we're partners in another business, and we are going to share that business with you September 1st. So we're not quite ready to announce it yet. But we hosted an event on Saturday about really, it was about raising money, the different places you can find money for real estate. And Rob said something that I thought was fascinating that I'm going to share with you today. And I've heard him say it a couple of times, and that is, this business is simple. This business is real simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. And I want to explain the difference between those two things. This business is painfully simple. It's so I think people make it hard because they think in order to make the amount of money they need to retire, they need to be financially independent. It's got to be more difficult than it really is. I truly believe that because it is so simple, it is in most people's best interest to make it as difficult to understand as possible. And that is absolutely 100% not true. This business is very, very simple. It's very simple. Before we contract on a house, and let's talk about contracting a house. What's it mean to contract a house? That means a commitment to buy the house. Before we commit to anything, before we commit to lifting a finger, we know the numbers. We know how much the house is worth. We know how much it needs in rehab. We know how much it produces in monthly cash flow. We know how much it costs in carrying costs, holding costs. We know how much the mortgage is going to cost us. We know how long that mortgage is going to be in place. We know all of the variables are solved before we commit to buying that deal. It's one of the few ways to invest where you know the variables involved. It's not like going out and buying a stock or something. You're going out and you buy it and you go, well, I hope it goes up. I mean, quite literally, that's your only option. I'm going to buy Apple or Amazon or Google or whoever. And my only option to make money on that is if it goes up. That's it. Inside your retirement. Now, we're not talking about options trading, derivatives, all that nonsense. In your IRA, 401k, your only option to make money is if that asset goes up in value. For us in real estate, we've got multiple ways we make money in real estate. But all of those numbers we know ahead of time. We're buying a house, and the rehab's $25,000, and we're buying it for $80,000. We're all in for $105,000. We know before we close it, that house is worth $145,000. We know that it rents for $1,250 a month. We know how much the insurance is, the taxes, the HOA. We know how much the utilities are going to. We know how much it's going to cost to cut the yard. We know all that stuff is given to us before we commit to buy the house. And here's what's crazy. When we contract a house to buy, we've got another 2 weeks to 4 weeks where we can back out and not do the deal. Now, it might cost us some money. But if we decide not to do the deal at the last minute, we can walk away. It's a really simple business. It's so simple. Now, it's simple, but it's not easy. And when I say easy, let me explain what that means. Most people, the vast majority of people out there, get in the way of their own success. I'm going to say that again. This is a simple business. It's not easy, and here's why. Most people get in the way of their own success. They do. They get in the way of their own success. Jason, is it really this easy? Yes. You buy a house, you fix it up. Actually, I shouldn't say you fix it up. You have Fast Track go out there and fix it up for you. You don't even use your own money. You're borrowing Jet Lending's money. When the house is finished with rehab, you either put it in the market to sell or put it on the market to lease. You refinance that house, and you do it all over again. That is how simple this business is. It's not that complicated. There are a lot of people in this business, in this industry, that needlessly complicate things. And they get away with it because most people's desire is to make this a complicated business. Because I personally believe they're trying to get in the way of their own success. They're like, is it really that simple? Yes, it's that simple. Like, it's literally that simple. You can go on HAR right now, Houston Area Realtors. You can go on your MLS, for those of you who are out of town, wherever your MLS is. Netris for the guys on the north. Sabre for the San Antonio, Austin people. You can go on your MLS right now and buy deals. Now, you have to know what you're looking for. That's step one. That's where the education comes in. If you are educated, this is a very simple business. If you are not educated in the right things, this is going to be a very challenging business for you. Let's just put it that way. So it's real simple. It's a simple business. We buy houses that cash flow. It's that simple. Just buy a house, cash flows. In fact, I'll give you what we define as an investment. It's a asset that you know something about that produces cash flow. That's it. It's that simple. Jason, is it really that simple as buying a house that produces cash? Yes, it's that simple. Now, it's not easy because most people get in their own way. Sports is always a great analogy for this kind of stuff. The folks who are the best athletes are the ones that major in the fundamentals. They major in the simple techniques and strategies in their sport. You'll hear a lot of folks talk about, oh, you got to cross-train, you got to do this, got to do that. You got to be good at the fundamentals first. The fundamentals, the basics. The basics get you so far in so many endeavors. Real estate is that simple. We're buying houses that we know something about that produce cash. Now, in order for you to know something about it, you've got to get some education. That's where Right Path comes into play. But it's a simple business. I'm buying a house for $80,000. It needs $25,000. I'm in for $105,000. It's worth $145,000. It produces a couple $100 a month in cash, and I've got $40,000 in equity. And the tenant is paying down my mortgage. And the house, both rent and its total value are appreciating every year. And every year, I get to write the depreciation against my earned income or the rent in the property. That's it. It's that simple. But Jason, what about I'm buying the house sub 2, I'm doing an owner finance wrap, and then I'm going to sell the note. Why are you making it this difficult?
2 minutes.
It's not that difficult. You're choosing to make it difficult. It's not that difficult. It isn't. To be successful, it's simple. In fact, I'll tell you right now, simple, boring businesses make the most amount of money. It's the simple stuff. I want you to look at your Apple products. They are painfully simple. Google on YouTube kids playing with iPads. They're so simple. A child knows how to use it. Now, put them in front of a Windows desktop. They don't know how to use that. But anybody can use their finger and click on what they want to do. It's simple. It's so easy. Yet, we want to make these things much more difficult. We want to get in the way of our own success. There's a couple of reasons why, as humans, we do that, the psychology behind that. Jason, it can't really be that simple. Yes. Yes, it is. We get back from the break. We're going to talk about some of those things that get in the way of our own success. It's Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate.
Mic's off.
Morning,
Are you
everybody.
looking for an investor-friendly general contractor for your investment property? Then call Fast Track Remodeling at 832-742-9992 or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Fast Track Remodeling specializes in turnkey remodeling of single-family investment properties. Whether it's a flip rehab or a rental rehab, we manage every aspect of a rehab from start to finish with a highly efficient, standardized process.
Over the last 6 years, Fast Track has completed over 700 projects, which has helped us to create our 3 keys to success. Use a detailed scope of work so that everything gets done, train and maintain quality crews so it gets done right, and complete the work in a proper order so it gets done fast.
No more managing it yourself, no more doing the work yourself. Fast Track Remodeling really does manage it all.
So give us a call today at 832-742-9992. Again, that's 832-742-9992, or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Time is money in a real estate deal. If your insurance company is slow or non-responsive, you could lose a deal like that. You need a quick turnaround on quotes or binders? The agency for that is Benchmark Insurance Group of Texas. The team at Benchmark understands the investor mindset. They know what you need and when you need it. We're here for you. Are you a rehabber, wholesaler, buy and hold, or flipper? Bundling your properties on a single policy will help save time and money. Benchmark has been in business for over 10 years, and we insure over 30,000 properties. Contact Benchmark about our exclusive investor package. Call us and let us show you what we can do for you at 281-569-4353. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com. That's benchmarkbroker.com. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com.
Are you expecting to close accurately, on time, and with lots of communication on your home purchase? You've come to the right
2
place.
minutes.
I'm Jennifer Hernandez, Senior Loan Officer with Legacy Mutual Mortgage. Our goal is to give our borrowers and referral partners an amazing experience during the loan process. My team believes in putting people and culture before results. Our company concentrates on building those teams who operate with structure, process, and recognition for going the extra mile for you. This way, we have the energy to make this your best home purchase ever. Give us a call today to find out the simple steps to get started. I'm Jennifer Hernandez, the Hernandez team at Legacy Mutual Mortgage. Jennifer.legacymutual.com or call 713-579-3600. Jennifer.legacymutual.com. Again, Jennifer.legacymutual.com. We can't wait to consult with you soon. NMLS 514497.
Equal Housing Opportunity Lender. NMLS 514497.
Hello, real
All right,
estate
Jason,
investors.
1 minute.
Do you
All
need
right.
a lender that moves fast at the speed of a jet to fund your investment properties? Jet Lending will help you purchase properties quickly with as little cash out of pocket as possible. Jet Lending also sets up a repair escrow fund
we're
to help
back.
you with repair costs. Jet Lending has originated over 2,000 loans in Texas, valued at over $250 million. Jet Lending will help you evaluate your deals for free and give you feedback on value, cost of repairs, and potential loan amount. Jet Lending is your fast and friendly hard money source for first-time investors and seasoned professionals. Call 281-872-7800 or email us at info@jetlending.com. Oh, and don't forget about our famous Third Wednesday Super Investor Networking Meeting. Lots of fun, lots of great real estate talk. We'll see you there.
This is Business 1110.
All right, hot mics.
Welcome back. Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate. We're talking about easy, simple. This business is very simple. There's not a bunch of complicated charts and graphs that you got to memorize. What's the market doing? Am I buying low, selling high? All that nonsense. It's real simple. We're buying houses that produce cash. But it's not easy. Why is it not easy? Because of the things that are in between your ears. A lot of people make things way more difficult. I think part of it is out of guilt. I think some people think, oh my gosh, it can't be that easy. Is it really that easy? Is it really that? Is it really this? Is it this simple? It can't be this simple. Look, Jason, I got to go to another seminar. I got to read 15 more books on real estate. I got to go and cruise every single podcast and blog out there on real estate because it can't possibly be this simple. Yeah, it is. But Jason, I read on such and such a blog that this is really how it works. Really, you got to buy a land trust and then turn that land trust into this, or we gotta do a lease option sandwich something or other nonsense they heard from some guru that flew into town last week. That'll be gone by the end of the weekend. I'm like, guys, it is not this difficult. It is a very simple business. Very simple. Painfully simple. We buy a house that produces cash flow. That's simple. Done. Check. That's it. If all the numbers are given to you by experts in real estate, contractors, rehabbers, property management companies, real estate agents, lenders, if all the numbers are given to you and you add some and subtract some other ones, and down at the bottom, that number has a positive sign and it's green, you do the deal. It's that simple. I don't even get the numbers. I don't have to make the numbers up. The numbers are given to me. Fast Track says the rehab's $20,000. Jet says they're going to lend the money to me for this. The appraiser says the house is worth $145,000. The title company tells me it's going to cost this much to close the deal. They also tell me what the taxes, HOA is going to cost. I mean, all the numbers are given to you before you make a decision. And it is as simple as looking at the number at the bottom and saying, yes, that's it. That's the whole game. It is that simple. Where we run into a problem is when people start making this not easy anymore. Oh, Jason, I want to do this one. No, this is simple. It's simple. You're trying to make it hard. Why make it hard? It's so simple. We were sitting there this weekend. Robert and I are teaching this class on money. We're getting up there and we're showing, this is how you buy a house, this is how you sell it, this is the financing. And someone asked me, how do you build a portfolio out of that? And it was a great question, gentleman in the back of the room. Like, I'm lost. Like, how do you buy 10 houses a year? And then we started marketing out. This is how you do it. You buy one, and then you buy the next one, and then you buy the next one. You're not buying 10 houses all in one day. In fact, for a lot of folks, this is how it works. They go and buy a house. We know all the numbers before we commit to buying it. There's not any huge surprises. There's not any, oh my gosh, the house is sitting on a fault line. Or, oh my gosh, the whole house is eaten up by termites. There's none of that. Because we have an inspector go out and look at it. There's none of this, oh, is it in a flood zone? No, we know. Call the insurance company. And you know what? We get flood insurance. So who cares if it floods? We're insured. I don't care. I was doing a deal one time where this lender, we had a neighborhood that got flooded, and we couldn't get into the neighborhood to check on the house. And this lender keeps calling me, Jason, have you guys gone out to look at the house? Have you gone to look at the house? No. And I said, Bob, we got insurance on it. Who cares if the thing floods? You know what happens when a house floods? We just put it on the list for houses to get rehabbed that we own. It's not that big a deal, man. Oh, what if it floods? Who cares? Just go fix it. What happens if a house burns down? As long as nobody's hurt, it's just a house. It's some sticks. It's plastic and wood. Who cares? It burns down. You know what we do? We build it back again. We got insurance. We call Benchmark. Hey, guys. I called Jafar and Hatham, like, hey, bros, this house, 123 Main Street, burned down. What do I do next? I don't even know what to do next. We bought like hundreds of these things. We haven't had one burn down yet, but you know what happens when it burns down? I don't know. I called Jafar and Hatham, and hey, bros, what are we doing, boys? I don't know what the next step is. I do hundreds of these things a year. I don't even know what to do. Hey, man, you know why I don't know? I don't have to. I could sit here and study this ad nauseum. Well, first, you notify the insurance company. And second, you allow Harris County Fire Department to do their arson investigation. And when they release the scene, then XYZ. I could make a guidance document for all of that. Do you know why I don't? Because it's not my job. You know what my job is? To buy the next house. My job is not to become an expert on what happens when a house catches on fire. You guys will never see me putting on a seminar about what to do when your house burns down. You know why? I don't care. And it makes me no money. Picking out colors of carpet will not make you any money in this business. Picking out the type of paint in your house will not make you any business. Picking out the level of granite will not make you any money in this business. You know what will make you money in this business? Buying another house. Now, are those things important to know? No. But are they important for somebody on your team to know? And the answer is yes. Jason, what color paint should I pick? I don't know. I call Fast Track. And I go, hey, boys, what paint should this thing be? Well, it's going to be Killing Beige, or I think it's like Worldly Gray. And the only reason I know that is because one of my students asked, and I said, call Fast Track. And they said, hey, the guys do it in Killing Beige or Worldly Gray. Uh-huh. It's great that you know that. Who cares? Jason, what kind of shingle should I put on that roof? I don't know. If the roof's 15 years old, I call Fast Track and say, boys, put on a new roof. And they go, okay. They don't call me back and say, well, Jason, we're going to use I think it's weatherwood, if I remember correctly. It's a weatherwood. Well, what year shingle is it? How many? I don't know, and I don't care. Jason, we're replacing plumbing. What kind of plumbing should we use? I don't know. Call Fast Track. Tell them, put the plumbing in. I don't care. Knowing what type of plumbing and knowing the color and knowing the granite and the type of appliances and the type of cabinets makes me $0. It makes you no money. Yet, we will spend an inordinate amount of time making this business 5,000 times more difficult. It's not that hard, guys. It's real simple. We contract on a house. If the number at the bottom of the spreadsheet is green, we buy it. Nowhere in there is a discussion about paint color and granite and shingles and is it a good neighborhood and is it a good... It doesn't matter. It's that simple. This is a simple business. It's not easy because you choose not to make this easy.
2 minutes.
You choose to make it much harder than it is. This business is so simple. It's painfully simple. It's literally 5 steps to wealth. You want to make it harder than it really is. It's not hard. This is so simple. Well, Jason, the lot size on this house is 4,300 square feet, and the one next door is 4,400 square feet. Is that going to impact the rent? Are you kidding me? I have someone who's an expert over here at Next Gen Appraisals, and Michelle is telling me it will rent for this and it's worth this. And here's someone who is a second generation appraiser that says this is what it's worth. Do I have any right to question that appraisal? Fast Track comes in and says, we're painting it this color. Well, I don't know. I read on a blog somewhere that baby powder blue increases your rents. Right. And does the person that writes that blog, have they rehabbed 1,000 houses? We, the collective we, make this business much harder than it needs to be. It is very easy and it's really simple. But people want to make it harder than it really is. It's not that difficult. We get back from the break. We'll talk more about simple versus easy. It's Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate.
Mic's off.
Hello, real estate investors. Do you need a lender that moves fast at the speed of a jet to fund your investment properties? Jet Lending will help you purchase properties quickly with as little cash out of pocket as possible. Jet Lending.
Yeah, did you guys like the private lender discussion we had in the afternoon? I thought that was fun. We hadn't done that before.
Hard money source for first-time investors and seasoned professionals. Call 281-872-7800 or email us at info@jetlending.com.
Selecting a foundation company and their product for repair is a lot like a game of chance. You simply don't know what you're going to get. The foundation repair industry as a whole doesn't carry a license, nor is it regulated. However, Foundation Check utilizes professional engineers to review all of our files to give you the best foundation analysis in today's market. Remember to check before every repair. Call 346-702-3825 or you can reach us online at foundationcheck.com.
Real estate investors, if you're not familiar with Quest IRA, let me tell you what you're missing. We've got free weekly educational classes, networking opportunities, and the ability to tap into trillions of dollars for your real estate investing deals. Come by our office or join us remotely as we simulcast all of our educational classes every Tuesday morning and evening. For more information, call us at 1-855 fun IRAs, or visit our website at questira.com.
Are you a realtor or seller that is concerned about the new TRID rules and closing on time? I'm Jennifer Hernandez, Senior Loan Officer at Legacy Mutual Mortgage, and we have mastered the 30-day close. We close on time, accurately, and with tons of communication. You'll have a dedicated team of a coordinator and a contract-to-close associate. Give me a call today at 713-579-3611, and let's talk about how we can help you on your next transaction. NMLS 514497.
Time is money in a real estate deal. If your insurance company is slow or non-responsive, you could lose a deal like that. You need a quick turnaround on quotes, binders, and the agency for that is Benchmark Insurance Group of Texas. The team at Benchmark understands the investor mindset. They know what you need and when you need it. It's there for you. Call Houston's leading real estate risk management experts, Benchmark Insurance Group of Texas, 281-569-4353. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com.
Are you looking for an investor-friendly general contractor for your investment property? Then call Fast Track Remodeling at 832-742-9992 or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Fast Track Remodeling specializes in turnkey remodeling of single-family investment properties, whether it's a flip, rehab, or a rental rehab. No more managing it yourself. No more doing the work yourself. Fast Track Remodeling really does manage it all.
So give us a call today at 832-742-9992.
Taxes. Just the sound of that word
1
makes
minute.
people cringe. At Anderson Advisors, we provide tax reduction through asset protection for real estate investors throughout the country. Our unique philosophy has CPAs, lawyers, bookkeepers, and estate planners with one common goal, helping you, the real estate investor. Check us out today at AndersonAdvisors.com, and don't forget to tell us you heard about us at Right Path Real Estate.
You found or inherited a great investment property. Problem is, you don't know how much it's worth, or more importantly, what to do to maximize your investment while mitigating risk. This is exactly why we started Next Gen Appraisals. Next Gen is a group of appraisers specializing in investment real estate. We understand that investors aren't just looking for a number of what their property is worth, but a comprehensive analysis of the market. Give Next Gen a call at 713-346-9911
All right, we're coming back.
or check us out online at
Jason?
nextgenappraisals.com.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure you're there.
This is
Oops.
Business 1110.
All right, here we go. Hot mics.
Welcome back. Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate. Easy, simple. This is a simple business. Simple. We buy assets that produce cash. That's it. All of the numbers are given to you. It's like the best math class ever. You go into the math test, and I know everybody hates math, except for the math people, and they give you all the numbers. In fact, they give you all the formulas too. All the numbers, all the formulas. And at the bottom, it has the solution. This is the solution for financial independence and retirement. There's a reason nearly 8 out of 10 millionaires do so through real estate. It's so fascinating to me. One of the things I learned early on, if I wanted to be successful, I would emulate those who are successful. We're not reinventing the wheel here. If I had to reinvent the wheel every day to drive my truck to the office, it would be a very long, unproductive day. I don't. I don't have to learn how an internal combustion engine works in order to get in my truck and drive here to the office. I don't have to understand how Toyota builds a sealed transmission. That one still throws me for a loop. I don't have to understand how a CVT transmission or a Ford 10-speed transmission works. All I have to know is how to drive the vehicle. I don't call my wife before I go home and say, I'm really nervous about driving this truck. I mean, I just found out that gasoline is combustible. I'm real nervous about driving the truck now because evidently what happens when I turn the key is there are a bunch of explosions that happen a zillion times over the course of driving the truck from my office to the house. It's really scary. There are micro explosions taking place under the hood of my Toyota Tacoma. I had no idea that was happening. No idea. My Toyota could explode any minute. I'm real nervous. Maybe I need to walk home. Maybe that's what I need to do. Walk from the energy corridor in Houston to Sugar Land. Maybe that's what I should do instead. I'm real nervous. Do you see how ridiculous this sounds? Do you see how we're taking something that's simple, getting in the truck and driving home, and making it inordinately complex? Maybe I should fill the gas tank with water because I know water is not combustible. How well do you think that truck's going to run with water in it? It's not. Oh, well, you know what? Since I'm scared of the gasoline, maybe I can figure out how to make a hydrogen-powered car by using water in the gas tank. So now I'm going to spend my time figuring out how to build a hydrogen-powered car by using water. That's how I'm going to get back home today after work. Now, there are some very smart people working on that. Or what I can do is just say, how much gas do I need to get to the house? The formula's already done. The numbers are already done. You fill the truck up with gas, you drive wherever you need to drive to. And when you run out of gas, you put more gas in the truck. It's that simple. Is it easy? Sure, because we've accepted what it is that that has to be done in order to drive the vehicle. Think about driving. When you first started driving, was it simple? Yeah, you just get in. There's 2 pedals. I learned with 3 pedals. But a lot of people nowadays, it's 2 pedals. 2 pedals and a steering wheel. That seems pretty simple, right? Gas, brake, steering wheel. That's it. That's the whole shooting match. Yet when you first started driving, it's like, oh man, this is crazy. There's all these rules and I don't even know how to put gas in the tank and there's oil too and there's this transmission thing and there's coolant. I'm like, I don't know how all this works. This doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. But when you learn the simple process of driving, it becomes easy. It becomes real easy. You don't even think about it now. You just hop in the truck. In fact, my vehicle now, you don't even put the key in it anymore. You leave the keys in your pocket. You walk up, truck unlocks itself, you jump in, press a button, and it's ready to go. Heck, what's amazing is you can get in these cars so fast now that you can almost have the thing in gear before the starter even kicks the motor on. That's how fast it happens now. But we could make driving a lot more difficult. I mean, think about it. If you every day before you got in your car, you reviewed how your car worked, you reviewed your insurance coverages, you reviewed the rules of the road, and you spent your time focusing on something like, well, you know what? I don't like the color of the yellow stripe. Is it supposed to be a lighter color yellow? You know, some stripes have those little road bumps on them, you know, with the reflectors. Is that the right color reflector? Jason, I'm really nervous. I drive from my house to the office, and I'm not sure that the yellow bumps on the road, the reflectors are the right color. I think I'm going to call the county and TxDOT and see if they can replace those with a better yellow, because I think there's a better yellow out there. While this is all going on, you're not driving to and from work. You're not driving out to go buy another house. We can make things that are surprisingly simple amazingly difficult. And there's no reason for it. This business is painfully simple. It is, when you first get exposed to it, especially the way we teach it, we break it down where it's real simple to understand. Because it is. Let's just start there. Our whole goal when we bring new members on board is for them to start buying houses. And making things simple allows them to buy houses and build wealth and a legacy for their family. And making it as simple as possible to make a decision. And what's that decision? Are we buying this house or are we not? And really the only decision, it's not if it's a, quote, good deal or a bad deal. I hear that all the time. Good deal, bad deal. It's not. Here's the only decision you have to make. Does the purchase of this property get me to my goal? That's the only decision that gets made. That's literally that. When Rob and I were here this weekend, we're sitting there. We did, the show, did the little private money thing, and we're sitting there at lunch. And a couple of folks were hanging out for lunch, and Rob and I are sitting there eating and talking, and we were talking about deals. And Rob, I think, contracted 2 or 3 houses last week. But there was one house that he didn't contract. Why didn't he contract it? Didn't meet his goals. It wasn't that it wasn't a good deal. And he said, hey, would you be interested in this house? And I said, absolutely. Send it over. Doesn't meet his goals, but it meets mine. I'll take it. Doesn't mean it's a bad deal. It's a deal for me. When you break this business down, it is real simple. But boy, do we make things more difficult than they should be. And there were a couple people who were sitting in the classroom. They're like, is it really that? Like, I don't get it. It's really that simple? Like, yeah. We know all the numbers. Rob had the numbers right there. Buying a house, I think we'd be all in for $210. It's worth $300. Rents are almost $2,000 a month. You could flip that house or you could rent it. And I said, guys, it really comes down to what your goal is. I think we might keep this thing as a rental. But we could flip it too. I mean, it's a simple business. That house is in a neighborhood that we know really well. It's in an area of town we know really well. In fact, all he had to do was tell me the age of the house, and I could already tell you what the rehab was going to be. I said, it's in pretty good shape. He's like, oh, yeah, it's in great shape. It's just dated. Needs some granite, needs some flooring. I said, let me guess, like $25,000, maybe $35,000 rehab? And he said, yep. I said, we think it's about $25K. It's a simple business, guys. We like to make things more difficult than they are. It's Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate.
Mic's off.
Did you know that there are over $24 trillion in retirement accounts in the U.S.? Imagine if you could use someone's IRA to fund all of your deals. Well, you can. Quest IRA is based locally here in Houston, Texas. At Quest IRA, we offer retirement accounts that can be used to invest in real estate, promissory notes, private entities, and much more. Many of our clients loan money from their IRAs to fund real estate deals all over the country. We don't sell any investments or give advice. However, we do hold free networking events, weekly educational classes, and free consultations with an IRA specialist. For more information, visit our website at questira.com or call us at 1-855 Fund IRAs. To tap into the $24 trillion in retirement accounts in the U.S., call Quest IRA at 1-855-FUND-IRAs or go to our website, questira.com.
Hi, Clint Coons here, attorney and avid real estate investor. You know, the greatest mistake real estate investors make is not understanding the potential liability that exists from owning real estate. At Anderson Business, Legal, and Tax Advisors, we specialize in protecting real estate investors in all 50 states. In addition to structuring your business for optimum protection, we provide guidance so you pay the least amount of taxes available under the law. We have 150 employees that range from lawyers to CPAs to estate planners and much more. Download our free ebook, The Invisible Investor Strategy, today at AndersonAdvisors.com or call for a free risk reduction analysis and financial blueprint at 800-706-4741. Anderson Business Advisors will help you keep more of what you earn. Call us today at 800-706-4741 and mention Right Path Real Estate.
Time is money in a real estate deal. If your insurance company is slow or non-responsive, you could lose a deal like that. You need a quick turnaround on quotes, binders, and the agency for that is Benchmark Insurance Group of Texas. The team at Benchmark understands the investor mindset. They know what you need and when you need it. It's there for you. Call Houston's leading real estate risk management experts, Benchmark Insurance Group of Texas, 281-569-4353. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com.
Do you have cracks in your brick, doors that stick, or sheetrock that's coming apart? Then you may have foundation movement. Due to our expansive soils in the Houston area, it's probably not a question of if you have movement, but when. Call Foundation Check for a truly independent, unbiased foundation evaluation. Foundation Check has been in business since 2009 and has completed over 1,400 evaluations. We're not in the business of repairing foundations or selling you unnecessary peer work.
1 minute.
But we are in the business of evaluating your foundation. Our product is designed for house flippers, landlords, or even owner-occupied properties. Each of our files is reviewed by a licensed engineer. Remember to check before ever repair. Call 346-702-3825. That's 346-702-3825. Or you can reach us online at foundationcheck.com. That's foundationcheck.com.
You found or inherited a great investment property. Problem is, you don't know how much it's worth, or more importantly, what to do to maximize your investment while mitigating risk. This is exactly why we started NextGen Appraisals. NextGen is a group of appraisers specializing in investment real estate. We understand that investors aren't just looking for a number of what their property is worth, but a comprehensive analysis of the market. Give NextGen a call at 713-346-9911 or check us out online at nextgenappraisals.com.
This is Business 1110.
All right, Jay, hot mics.
Welcome back. Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate. Easy. This is easy. Simple. It's a simple business, but a lot of times we get in the way of our own success. See it all the time. Where it really is painful to watch is when I see a real estate investor who is just getting started, starting to buy some houses, starting building some wealth, getting some good rental income. Appreciation's really building their portfolio up. And then they start getting fancy. That's a polite term for what they're doing. Starting to get kind of fancy. Another term for it is they're getting smart by half. I was like, look, this you're making this way too hard, man. You're making this way too difficult. A lot of times it manifests itself at networking events. And they're typically folks that aren't in our club. I'll be at a networking event Wednesday night, and somebody will come, oh, Jason, I'm going to do this. Here's the new way, man. Here's the new way to buy real estate. You're going to do this, and we're going to do this. We're a land trust. We're going to flip it. Blah, 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 blah. All this kind of back and forth nonsense. We're going to make it real hard. And then I'm going to make zillions of dollars doing that. I'm like, no, you're not, man. This business is super simple. And it's tried and true. It's been this way for eons. Buy a house. It cash flows. We get a little bit of equity in it. The tenant pays down the mortgage. The house continues to appreciate. And in Houston, that median appreciation 6%. And we do enough of these things, 20, 30, 40 of them, you'll be a multimillionaire by the time you retire. It's that simple. But people they think they can microwave a turkey. They can microwave success. You can't. You're trying to push on things that it doesn't work that way. It's real simple. Buy something that produces cash, and it's something you know something about. Now, you do need to be educated. But this isn't rocket surgery here, folks. This is buying single-family houses. You need to be educated. And I'll tell you, our shop's the best place to get educated at. Go to rightpathrealestate.com. We have a free workshop tomorrow on Tuesday. We'd love to have you guys here. Get started at 6:30 p.m. Tuesday. Go to rightpathrealestate.com. You can sign up there. Workshop's about 90 minutes. Ryan's going to be presenting on how this business works, how retirement works, how does real estate fit into retirement, how this business is really simple. And he goes over the whole business and retirement, building wealth and income with real estate over about 90 minutes. He'll also answer any of the questions you guys have. It's a real fun event. It's a great event to get basic real estate education, basic retirement education. Go to rightpathrealestate.com. You can sign up for that event. Again, it's Tuesday at 6:30. I want to thank you guys for listening to me today. Simple versus easy. The business is simple, but sometimes we get in our own way. Building success. Tom will be on the radio show tomorrow with Build Your Team Tuesday. And Tom and I will both be on the radio show Wednesday. So if you want to ask some great questions, that's a great time to do it. I want to thank you for your time. It's Jason Bible, Right Path Real Estate.
All right, Jay, have a good one.
All right, thanks.